first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Bills first down. That's a 12-yard line. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point.
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
29-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
7-yard gain. And the Lions first down. A gain of 7. And the Lions first down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even at 6 apiece. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go. What's up?
On play action, Goff exiting the pocket right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Cook. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Look out!
On 1st down, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's in! Dalton Kincaid! Touchdown, Buffalo!
Like we started was saying, that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First carry for David Montgomery. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Laporta in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They hand it to Gibbs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Number 4, James Cook. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Big play there for the Bills. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's into the end zone. What a response! James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills are going to open up the lead to 8.
Lions 12. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Going to return this from the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets up past the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First and 10 now from the 36.
180. What's that?
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he gets this up close to the 40. Christian Benford brings him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. They'll go play action with Goff. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
We go to line. 180.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Laporta in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. Goff to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Half 10. Middle. We go.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
We go.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Throwing again is Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. Let's get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Rolling right. Got his man with the 6. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Wait, 20! Hey, kill!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Value 3!
Straight ahead with Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
We go tonight! Rick Flair! Hold on. Check. What's that?
Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
We go tonight! Like playing! Super one!
From the gun, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
56! Look out!
Allen working from the pistol. All alone is the tight end, Kincaid. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What's that?
Off the play fake. Aleem McNeil gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long.
319. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. On the run to the right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Took a pretty good leg at the end of that one.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hot. 180. Shell. Hey, kill. 4 down.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
We go tonight. 180.
Laporta in motion.
What's that?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. After the shot go, it's gone. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
We go tonight.
Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode. had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And strong running indeed. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Allen now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
34, Lions 12. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Like 20. Maverick.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. And the Lions first down.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit
Goff to throw. That's caught by Tesla. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs, and he'll get about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Bait snap for the extra point. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Johnson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up. Shot.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
What's that?
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Hey, hold on. We go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he gets this up close to the first down. Mark him at the 32.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.